Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1982 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Yankees today is Roger Slagle, whose record is 16-8 with a 3.14 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Bert Blyleven, whose record is 6-6 with a 4 ERA. Yes, we did have an opportunity yesterday. With a victory, we would have won the American League East. And we got down early. Ozzie gave up 4 runs in the first, and we took him out of the game. And we did have a couple opportunities to tie the ball game up. We just could not come through in the clutch, and we lost 8-6. The Yankees won, and that tied it up. So we have a one-game playoff today. I guess it's technically not a playoff game, right? It's game 163. So all the stats count for today's game. And I had a difficult time trying to figure out which pitcher to go with. I guess we'll show you the pitchers here. Bert is going on 1 day's rest. He needs 1 extra day's rest, so I guess he's got 3 days rest. So he's 1 day short of being healthy and ready to go. But we don't have any other options. Morris is got 2 more days until he's rested. Ozzie just pitched. And, do we really go with Filer in this situation? I'm guessing Blyleven's going to be our best option. That's why we got him. We traded for him at the All-Star break. And we have to go to Blyleven today. Of course, much like all the other games in the last week of gameplay, we are yanking people as early as possible, giving our bullpen a chance to make up the ground. We did lose Tom Hume yesterday. You can see he's down here listed as injured. He'll be back if we can make it to the playoffs. He'll get another shot, but he pitched his 70th game and he was listed as injured afterwards. So that's a little bit of a bummer. All I've done is I basically moved, where is he? Brian Kelly into Tom Hume's role. Blyleven, as you see here, the current Yankees lineup is batting .278 against him in 57 plate appearances. Everybody's available in the bullpen but Dan Petrie, who went 2 innings yesterday. So, if we have to go to the bullpen early, we have to go to our best relievers. So I'm not really worried about these guys down here. It's Capizzello and up that we're going to be fixated on if things go wrong early. The lineup is the same lineup we've used for the last 5 ball games. This is the 6th one in a row. Now Gibson is listed as tired, so it's Dawson, Murray, Hatcher, Gibby, and Whitaker, all listed as tired or sore. So that's going to be challenging for our offense today. What am I going to do? I'm going to put Barbaro Garbe in there. Howard Johnson is a viable option at DH, but Bass just hit 2 home runs in yesterday's ball game. So this is what we have to work with, folks. Let's go ahead and flip over to the season stats for the Yankees, taking a look at their lineup. Let's do the lineup rundown. Batting leadoff for New York and playing third base is Otis Nixon. Batting second at second base is Willie Randolph. Batting third and catching is Ron Hassey. Batting cleanup and DHing is Brian Dayett. Batting fifth in right field is Claudel Washington. Batting sixth at first base is Dennis Werth. Batting 7th in left field is Don Reynolds. Batting 8th in center field is Lee Mazzilli. And batting 9th, playing shortstop, is Ozzie Smith. Okay, we'll take a look here real quick at Bert Blyleven. You see his overall record, 12-16. This is his 19th start for Detroit. He had 19 for Pittsburgh. Oh my gosh, so that is... That's a serious amount of starts for one season. That's 38 starts. He's got a 4 ERA for Detroit, 71 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .265 against him. He's got a couple of complete games. He's a fly ball pitcher. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. His sidearm curve is his best pitch. He's got a regular curve that is decent. And his fastball and changeup are below average. Again, 1 day until rested. So he is not fully rested going into today's start. His endurance is listed as a 93. He just came off a great performance. He went 6 innings, gave up no runs on 3 hits and 4 strikeouts versus Texas. He could have went the distance, but I took him out in the 6th to preserve his arm a little bit, maybe given that this situation might occur. So some forward thinking on my part. Will it make any difference? I don't know. Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Everybody where they usually are. Strong defensively, other than Hatcher over there at third. He's had a pretty decent year at third base. And we know if we get a lead late in the ball game, Guy Solars will come in. Otis Nixon leading off against Bert Blyleven. Let's get this game going. Here's Otis Nixon batting .272 and a base hit to right. Come on. You know Nixon's going to be going. Let's see. Willie Randolph is up. I guess we're going to just play it by ear here. Okay, well, he didn't run. And Blyleven strikes out by Randolph on a sidearm curve. That's 1 down. And Ron Hassey up. Ron Hassey, last year's MVP, having actually a really solid year. He's got 106 RBI. Base hit to left field. Come on. It's first and third. We are going to pull the infield in. This is way too early to do this, but we cannot give up 1 run considering all of these guys that are injured. So we're going to, take a stand early, pull the infield in, keep Nixon from scoring on a ground ball. Here's Brian Dayett, cleanup hitter. Ground ball right to Hatcher, and Hatcher goes home to get Nixon. So 2 down. We are not out of this yet, though. This was the 1980 National League MVP, Claudel Washington, who's batting .310 versus right-handed. We're going to play straight away. 0-1 count, and he pops it up on the infield. Trammell makes the play, and we get out of it. Woo. Blyleven gives up 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the first, and let's do the official Tigers lineup rundown. Leading off in right field is Eddie Miller. Batting second at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting third at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting cleanup in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting fifth at third base is Mickey Hatcher. Batting sixth at first base is Eddie Murray. Batting seventh and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting eighth and DHing is Kevin Bass. And batting ninth in center field is Andre Dawson. Roger Slagle, 1980 Rookie of the Year. Pretty decent career so far, 42 and 27 overall. This year he's 16 and 8, making his 36th start. 3.19 ERA. 265 innings pitched. He has been taxed. 145 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .224 against him. 9 complete games, 3 shutouts on the season. His fastball tops out around 90 miles an hour. He definitely is a ground ball pitcher, 48%. His changeup is his best pitch, rated at 97. One of the best pitches in baseball, I would imagine. His curveball and fastball both below average, rated at 91 overall. I know you've probably never heard of this guy if you followed this Sim series. We've seen a lot of Roger Slagle over the seasons. Taking a look here, we faced him on the 21st, and we gave him a loss, so that's good. He went 7 2/3 innings, Gave up 3 runs. 1 was earned. 6 hits. So looks like the defense let him down. He gave up a home run. Okay, let's see if we can't string some hits together early on. Take a look at the Yankees defensive alignment. A lot of gold gloves out there. Second base, catcher, Lee Mazzilli in center field, and Ozzie Smith at short. So some good defensive players. A 99, Ozzie Smith at shortstop. Here's Eddie Miller leading off against Roger Slagle. High fly ball into left center field. 1 down. Sweet Lou up next. Lou 7 for 22 against Slagle in his career, and he pops it up. So much for being a ground ball pitcher. 2 quick outs. Alan Trammell steps in and hits a ground ball to second. Randolph fires it to first. We're going to the top of the second inning. It's Werth, Reynolds, and Mazzilli due up. Here's Dennis Werth. First time facing Bert Blyleven. Ground ball to Whitaker. And Lou tosses him out. Next up, Don Reynolds. A comebacker to Blyleven. And Blyleven underhands it to first. 2 down for Lee Mazzilli, switch hitter. 1 of 3 consecutive switch hitters in the lineup. And Mazzilli gets a base hit to center field. Blyleven up to 36 pitches already, by the way. So he's taxing his arm early. Here's Ozzie Smith. And Lee Mazzilli steals second. That is the 19th stolen base for Mazzilli. Okay, so we're going to pull the outfield in now. Ozzie Smith has not hit a home run all year. That doesn't mean he can't gap it, but at least try to prevent Mazzilli from scoring on a base hit. Tough to do with 2 outs. He's going to be running anyway. And Smith hits a fly ball to right. And that's the inning. Good job by Bert. He's given us 2. That's 8 scoreless innings in a row for Bert. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Here's Gibby, now listed as tired. We've given Gibby a lot of games off versus left-handers this season. I guess we've used him in multiple games down the stretch here, not giving him any time off. Not looking good as Gibby flies out to right. Hatcher grounds it back to Slagle. That's 2 down for Eddie Murray. 3 for 17. He's got a home run against Slagle, and Slagle gets him looking on strike 3. So we go to the top of the third. Tigers hitless. Blyleven facing Otis Nixon back to the top of the lineup for the Yankees. Nixon, another ground ball back to the pitcher. A lot of comebackers early on. Willie Randolph up next, and a base hit into right field. 4th hit against Blyleven. The catcher, Ron Hassey, up. Hassey had a base hit his first time up. And Randolph steals second. Easy to steal when you're throwing 74 miles an hour. Not even giving Parrish a chance. It's 17 stolen bases, for Randolph today, this season. I'm a little discombobulated because I'm thinking about whether I should pull the outfield in. I think we have to concede Randolph on a base hit and just play straight away. He walks him. Okay, well, that sets up a double play situation. That's not the worst thing to happen, but Blyleven is at 50 pitches. We're not even through the third yet. We're going to get somebody up in the bullpen. Maybe Jerry Uger. Here's Dayett. Oh, he walks him too. Crap. Well, now we are in real trouble. So we have no speed on second and first. Decent speed with Washington. I think we're going to play back. I think we'll give up the 1 run for a double play situation. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring first base in. So if Claudell, who's a left-hander, hits it to first, maybe we'll go home with it. Here we go. And Murray's a Gold Glover at first base, so he can handle it. Oh, no, that's going to be clear the bases. A 3-run triple, and it's 3-0 Yankees. 4th triple of the year for Washington. And now we got to pull the infield in. Is that a line drive or was that a ground ball? Hard to tell. Line out. 2 down. Next up is Don Reynolds. And an infield single. Makes it 4-0. That's it for Blyleven. Major disappointment, folks. We're going to bring in Capizzello. And we'll turn Mazzilli around. He'll bat right-handed. Mazzilli bats .248 versus lefties, so he's not particularly good against lefties. Ground ball to first. And that'll do it. 4-0. We haven't even got a hit. This looks about as bad as it was yesterday. Man, I hate that the season has come down to this. At one point, we did have a 10-game lead. We had a double-digit lead as Kevin Bass, like the only player left in the lineup that's not tired, is the one that gets a hit. Can't give up yet, though. We're down 4, so hitting and running here is no point. We just need some good contact. That's not that at all. And Miller has just been so horrible for us. He sneaks one through the right side. We'll take a cheap hit and give Whitaker a chance here. Whitaker sitting on 19 home runs. He's got some power. One swing of the bat will get us back in the ballgame. 2-1 count. And he dumps it into right center field. It falls in for a hit. Bass scores from second, Miller into third, and it's 4-1. So we've still got a little fight in us here. Here's Trammell. Trammell had 5 home runs in 6 games coming back from his month-long injury. And a base hit to right field from Trammell. Miller scores. No, we're not going to be the third out of third. We got a rally going. And Gibby up. Now Gibby is really due. He's down to 262 batting average after being around 280 all year. And he is going to hit a deep fly ball to center. Tracked down by Lee Mazzilli. We get 2 runs on the board, so we're back in it. We're going to keep Capizzello in there. He's got a little bit higher endurance than most relievers, so and he's just been the best pitcher on our team. Look at 132 ERA, just slightly better than our closer. Right there, Roger Weaver. Okay, so here's Ozzie Smith leading off against Cappy. Capizzello strikes him out. 1 down. Next up is Otis Nixon. Nixon lines it to right. Plays made by Miller. 2 down. Next up is Willie Randolph. We're going to pitch to Randolph. We got a couple more lefties coming up. This is a tough lineup to do the lefty-righty thing as Randolph grounds out to first. So there we go. Put a 0 on the board. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 4-2 New York. We've got Hatcher, Murray, and Parrish due up. We need Murray and Dawson to come through for us today. They've been nothing but crap all year. Murray hasn't had a home. He's got 2 home runs in a Tigers uniform in 60 games. 60 ball games. He's got 2 home runs. 213 batting average. A 553 OPS. One of the worst trades I think I've ever made. Hey, he's coming through for us. I had to berate him in order to get something out of him. Murray gets a double. That is his 6th, right? Yeah, 6th in a Tigers uniform. All right, so Murray in scoring position for Parrish. Parrish, I've had to move him down in the lineup. He's been pretty decent for us, but he's not clutch. He's barely got 50 RBIs this year. Yeah, that's exactly what he's typical for him. A ground ball to short. Here's Kevin Bass. Bass has one of the, he had the first hit for the Tigers today. And he comes through the base, hit the right. Murray around, oh, come on. He should have scored with 2 outs, no doubt about it. That makes me feel like we're maybe behind the 8 ball. So here's Andre Dawson. Dawson is clutch, unlike Parrish. Oh, an infield single back to the pitcher. And the run does score. It is 4-3. Bass is on second. Dawson standing on first for Eddie Miller. Damn it. I wish we had someone else to play outfield because I would just take Miller out right now. We just don't. I mean, look at our injuries that we've suffered this year. Our starting first baseman, Ricky's out. Glenn Wilson was our starting right fielder this year. I mean, none of these guys could play if we pinch hit for Miller. We're just going to have to let him take his swings here. He's 1 for 2. He does have a hit today. And he walks. All right, bases are loaded. The heat is on Slagle right now. Bases loaded, 2 down for Lou. And Lou's got his number. He's got 8 hits against Roger Slagle. Oh, he nubs it into the dirt. Is that going to be an error? Oh, it is an error. The game is tied. Whenever that ball does that little spinny dance at home plate, there's a better than 50% chance it's going to be an error. Occasionally, it's just a ground ball. The catcher picks it up, throws it out. But Hassey makes the error. Everybody's safe. Game is tied. And Trammell is at the plate. This is the guy you want up there. He's batting .270. Oh, that was ball 4, but he's swaying at it. Took a cut and grounds out to second. That would have been right there. That would have been the lead. Okay, Capizzello, we're going to ask you to go another one here. Try to get these next 3 guys out. Hassey, Dayett, and Claudel Washington. Hassey sends it into center field. I thought that was going to drop, but Dawson tracks it down. There's 1 out. Next up, Brian Dayett batting .302 versus lefties. Strikes him out. Capizzello, only reliever elected to the All-Star game this year. Here's Claudel Washington. Suck it, Washington. Grab some pine. We go to the bottom of the 5th. All tied at 4. The momentum is definitely shifted as Gibby steps in. It looks like another walk. No, that was in the strike zone. Gibby grounds out to short. 1 down. Next up is Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher under 300. Been up there among the league leaders all year in batting average. Lines out to right. 2 down. Here is Eddie Murray. Got that double. Kind of got things going last inning. And he grounds out to short. So a nice job by Slagle bouncing back. And we're going to take Capizzello out. We got some righties coming up. So out goes Cappy. He got us to the 5th. What a great job. Look at that ERA. He could be a team MVP. We'll have the MVP voting on the Facebook Baseball Mogul page. We're going to bring in Dave Smith. We're bringing in Dave Smith. We can count on Dave Smith. We got him from Houston earlier this year. He's been good. He's making his 39th appearance, 3-1, with a .254 ERA, 39 innings pitched in the Tigers uniform. Opponents are batting .236 against him. He strikes out pretty, a decent amount of batters for this era. 3 saves, 1 bluey, 89-mile-an-hour fastball tops out. Definitely a ground ball pitcher, very high. Fastball is his best pitch. He's got a good sinker, too. And the curveball, forkball, we could just leave them in the bullpen. All right. Here we go. Dave Smith facing Dennis Werth. Werth batting .202. I can't imagine why Don Mattingly's not playing first base. Werth walks, though, and that is a bad start to the inning for the Tigers. Don Reynolds, runner on first. Ground ball to second. Let's turn to. We can only get the lead runner Werth. Now we've got the switch hitters up. We've already determined that lefties are better against these switch hitters, but we still got a long ways to go here, potentially going into extra innings. So we got to go with Smith through these switch hitters. Okay, there we go. Striking out Mazzilli. 2 down. Here's Ozzie Smith, the Wizard. Ground ball to first. Oh, I knew it. I could just feel it. Murray makes an error, and this is trouble. We have to pull the outfield in again. Again, 2 outs. I mean, a base hit run's probably going to score, but we have to at least pretend we're trying, right? Here's Otis Nixon, light hitting center fielder. Oh, he strikes him out. Next year, I did want to do it during the season, but in the offseason, I'm going to switch him to center field and get rid of his third base designation. That might jack up the team a little bit, but I wasn't going to do that in the middle of the season. Let's pull up the in-game stats. I mean, player of the game, hard to say at this point because Murray got the hit that got us started, but Bass is 2 for 2 right now after his 2 home runs yesterday. He's player of the game yesterday as well. Okay, Lance Parrish, 7 for 20 in his career. No homers, though, versus Slagle. Oh, man, he got all of it, and it's going to fall short of the warning track, 322 feet. Got a little too much lift. There's 1 down. Here's Kevin Bass, 2 for 2, like I mentioned. Popping it up to Randolph at second. Play is made. And we go to Andre Dawson. Dawson had an infield single. Here he grounds out to third. And we are going to the 7th inning. We are going to let Dave Smith pitch to Willie Randolph. Yeah. Okay, so here's Randolph, 1 for 3. He's got a stolen base today. An infield single. Come on, man. That's frustrating. We're going to bring in Keith Comstock. I know that is going to probably infuriate some of you, but he has been good. He does give up a lot of home runs. We have to trust him here, though. He's been good all year. He's had a couple glitches in his mechanics. I think we've got him ironed out. Nobody out. Runner on first for Ron Hassey. Never faced Comstock, apparently. And he drops it down the right field line. First and third. I'm not sure how that's not a double. We have to pull the infield in. Will it work a second time? I doubt it. But Dayett is 0 for 2 today. Infield's pulled in. And he pops it up on the infield. Whitaker makes the catch on the outfield grass. There's 1 out. Now we've got a lefty-on-lefty situation. We're going to pull Murray in. And, I mean, we'll have to let that run score for a double play possibility with Hassey running. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Claudel Washington, 1 down, runners on first and third. Strikeout looking. And we have to go to the righty now. Oh, my gosh. We are so out of pitchers. I mean, Brian Kelly, I mean, he is good. He's really kind of unproven. He's been great at every level. He started off in Double-A, went to Triple-A. Here he is in the majors. He got a couple starts. You're looking at his numbers. They look pretty good. He just walks too many, though. Opponents are only batting 178 against him. His fastball, he's a blazer. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour fastball in his pocket. He's got lots of ground balls, which is good. Fastball's his best pitch, rated 95. Screwball, 81. He's got a sinker, which is not great. So let's keep that one in the bullpen. And let's see if we can't get Dennis Werth batting 179 versus right-handers. This could be the ball game right here. 1-2 count. Line drive into center field. Dawson goes back. He's got it. Okay. Wow. I don't know how we got out of that one, folks, but we're still in there. Good job by the rookie. Let's go to the bottom of the seventh. Here's Eddie Miller leading off the inning. We got to get Miller on base and get him running. Ground ball to second. He goes to 1 for 3 for the day. Here's Sweet Lou, also 1 for 3. He's got an RBI. Slagle hit the century mark in pitches. Probably could go the distance if he had to. Alan Trammell, 2 outs. Infield single? No, that's just a weak ground ball to third. Okay, we're going to the 8th. We're going to let Brian Kelly pitch to Reynolds, and then we're going to bring in Rucker. So it's playing out exactly the way we would want it to, given the situation. So I feel okay about this. Here's Don Reynolds. He's got a little bit of pop in his bat. Wow, nice screwball. Lining out to left field. Great job by Brian Kelly. We're going to bring in Rucker and turn these switch hitters around. Rucker, I mean, what can we say about this guy? At one point, his ERA was under 1. He had a couple really rough outings to get it over 3. He's worked it back down. You see, he's got a lot of losses, but only 2 blown saves. He's been really solid for us. Ground ball pitcher, we love that with our defense. Fastball's his best pitch. He's going to go after Lee Mazzilli with 1 out. He walks him. Well, Mazzilli on first. Here is Ozzie Smith. Mazzilli's already got a stolen base today. I can't believe they would risk that right now. As Smith pops it up. Somebody call for it. I think that was Hatcher. So 2 down. Here's Otis Nixon. We're going to guard the lines against an extra base hit. We cannot let that run score from first with 2 outs because you know he's going to be running on the pitch. Here's Otis Nixon, 1 for 4 today, and a base at the left. Mazzilli holds. Oh man! Now Rucker gets righties out, doesn't he? Yeah, 216. I mean, this is a risk to let him pitch, but we cannot go to Weaver yet. Right? I mean, we might go into extra innings and then we're in trouble. Man, this could be the season though, right? Oh, God bless it. I think we got to go to Weaver. We can't leave Weaver in the bullpen. So we're going to bring in Roger Weaver. This is the man. I mean, he's been really great. No matter what happens, if we lose with Weaver. This is his 70th game, 6-6, 134 ERA, 23 saves, 2 blueies. Opponents are batting 179 in total, lefties and righties. 89-mile-an-hour fastball tops out. It's rated in 83, changeups in 81. These are not big pitches, but he's got 3 effective pitches. 79's right there for the curveball. Oops. So, come on, Weaver. We need it from you right now. We are going to pull the outfield in just in case it gets through the infield. Here we go. Willie Randolph, 1-1 count. Fly ball to center. Dawson's got the hustle back. He makes the play. Woo! We are going to the bottom of the 8th inning, and Goose Gossage comes in to replace Roger Slagle. He is a setup man in this ball game. He is actually the right-handed setup man. He's pitched in 40 games, 6-2 this year, 3.22 ERA, pretty solid. He's got no saves, three blueies. Fastball tops out at 87. I mean, is that accurate? I don't know. I don't remember if he was really a fastball pitcher, but it's highly rated, 92. Slider's good, changeup. We like to see a bunch of changeups right here. And it's Gibson that's going to face Gossage. There we go. That's a playoff rivalry we like to see. Let's go, Gibby. You don't want to walk you. Ground ball to second from Gibson. Gibby just can't get it going. Same with Hatcher. We don't see Hatcher with too many offers. 0 for 3 today, and he strikes out. So Gossage coming out of the pen, firing on all cylinders. And then Murray flies out to center. Okay, we're bringing Weaver back out. He's going to face 2 lefties, Hassey, Dayett, and Washington. We've come this far. We've got to the 9th inning, all tied at 4. We got our closer in the ball game. I think we've done about as well as we could have under the conditions. All the injuries we've had this year. We've given away prizes. We've had the robot race. Here's Ron Hassey. Ground ball to second. We've had a fun season. I hate to see it to end today. But we are all tied up. We've got a chance. Weaver is firing bullets too. Striking out Brian Dayett. And it comes down to Claudel Washington. This is a tough guy to get out. He had the 3-run triple earlier. Ground ball that gets past Hatcher. Should I have had Solars in there after Hatcher's gone through? We need his offense, right? Okay, I like our odds here against Dennis Werth. I can't imagine Washington will be running. We have to guard the lines. Here's Dennis Werth batting 179 against right-handers. And a ground ball to Whitaker. Yes. Woo! Okay, we have a chance to walk it off right now. We've got Parrish, we've got Bass, we've got Dawson due up. Parrish 0 for 3. Man, I would love to have him slam one right now. Walk it off. Come on. Oh, the absolute opposite of that as he hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. A lot of ground balls back to the pitcher today. Kevin Bass up with 1 out. He had 2 home runs yesterday. 1-2 count, and he takes strike 3. Look, you got to be swinging in the 9th inning in game 163. Here's Dawson, our last hope before we get some free baseball. Oh, there's a walk. Okay, do I run with Dawson? He has 13 stolen bases. He's been caught 7 times. What? It says 70% chance. Oh, we got to do it, don't we? We don't have it. Am I going to count on Eddie Miller? We're not going to count on Eddie Miller. We've got to try. It's a right-handed pitcher on the mound. And he does throw some fastballs, but they're not all that fast. So here we go. Dawson on first. We're going for 2. Right down the middle. Dawson steals second base. 14 stolen bases on the year. And one swing of the bat here from Miller can end it. I don't have a lot of faith in Eddie Miller, but this would be a capper to the season. 0-2 count. Oh, he strikes out. Come on. Oh. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at our bullpen. Tom Filer, it would have been his start today. We've got Uger, who walks more than he strikes out, so I don't have confidence in him. If we need to go to a lefty, we got the Creeper and we got Bruce Robbins. I'd probably go to Creeper first. Dave Patterson, we'd have to be in a complete emergency situation to use him. And these guys, I don't have any faith in. So let's see if we can't get Weaver to get Don Reynolds out, and then we go to the Creeper for the lefties, the switch hitters. Okay, Don Reynolds popping it up. Do we try to stretch Weaver out? Can we do that? Can we get the rest of this inning from him? I think we have to try, right? I mean, we could go to Gibson, the Creeper. I think we got to try. Gosh, I feel like this could be a mistake. But he is our closer. Ground ball to third. Hatcher makes the play this time. 2 down, and now we have the light-hitting Ozzie Smith. So we know he's not going to walk it off. Or, hit a home run anyway. Wow, we got all of that one to the deepest part of the park. Okay, 400 feet. Great job by Weaver. I'm glad we did not go to Gibson, but we might have to do that this time through. Goose comes out for the third inning. He's given up no hits, only a walk so far. As Sweet Lou leads off, and he walks. There we go, hit and run time. This is a no-doubt situation. Runner on first, nobody out. Leadoff man is on. Trammell, only 1 for 5 in his career. Oh, no. Oh, he got a piece of it, thank goodness. That'll get Whitaker to second base for Gibson, who's 0 for 4 on the day, and we are one swing of the bat away from winning this American League East pennant. He's tired now. Infield single will take it. The winning run is 90 feet away, and Mickey Hatcher's up. Hatcher's got 100 RBIs. What is his sac fly rating? I always forget. Oops. 99. That is almost a certainty. We got Whitaker on third, Gibson on first. Goose is tired. They're keeping him in there. Here we go, folks. This could be the season right here. 2-2 count. No, you got to take the bat off your shoulders. Oh, man, come on. We have to leave it up to Eddie Murray. Oh, God, here we go. First and third, 2 down. Defensive indifference. I mean, I never would have said Gibson if this were a real ball game. I would have told Gibson just to stand there. That doesn't make sense. Are they going to walk Murray? Let's see. 1-0 count. Yeah, they walk him. That's the right move to get to Parrish. That's what I would do. They're going to bring in Kurt Kaufman, who was the closer for a good deal of the season. Pretty effective if you're looking at his numbers. 3.53 ERA. Opponents betting 2.28 against him. He's got 30 saves. That might be most in the American League. 7 blueies. Splits. So righties only bat 219 against him. Huge fastball. Rated at 98. Wow, it's even better than whatever the pitcher's changeup was. Okay, so Kaufman, the closer is Dave Righetti, if you were wondering at home. Okay, so bases loaded. Parrish is 0 for 2 in his career against Kaufman. Bases loaded. I don't know what to do here. We just have to swing away. Oh, a walk-off grand slam! Oh my God! Parrish comes through! Tigers win the American League East in the bottom of the 10th inning. Oh my God. There's going to be more baseball. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks for everybody. Oh my gosh. I got to check my shorts. We have a 7-game series coming up against the Mariners. They have a better record, so we are going to get a day off. That's going to help rest the guys. Jack Morris will get game 1. Wow, there is so much for us to look at right now. Let's take a look at the standings so we can bask in the glory of the black numbers. 94 wins. Wow, unbelievable. Gosh, that's amazing. What a way to win it. Man, okay, so Detroit and Seattle, look at the playoffs over here. So it's going to be Mariners and Tigers. Mariners scored 837 runs. Tigers scored 799. So they have a better offense. And they have better pitching. So that's bad. And we play small ball against them. Remember, if you followed along, we were losing to them regularly. We started playing small ball, sacrifices, stolen bases, moving runners over, and we got a few victories that way. Reds, easily the best team in baseball, and they're going to play the Mets with 88 wins, winning the East. Let's take a look at the headlines. The Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat advanced to the next day here. The Tigers, there was nothing else. We were the only game in town. The Tigers clinched the American League East. We won 8-4. Bass had 2 hits and 4 at-bats. I mean, there's nothing. We didn't even, our own writers wouldn't even acknowledge the walk-off grand slam. We're going to have to have a little conference about that. Let's take a look at transactions. Now, wait, the transactions are going to show all the leaders, right? So maybe we won't show transactions because we'll have a separate video. After the playoffs are over, after we've been eliminated or we win the World Series, then there will be separate videos. One which will be the standings and league leaders, final standings, league leaders, and free agency. And then I want to do another video, maybe a separate one, where I talk about how I adjusted the park effects and how that worked out compared to what happened in real life. Okay, so we're not going to look at transactions. We are just going to look at the box score. I mean, isn't it obvious that Lance Parrish is the player of the game? What a man! What a guy! I thought I hit the button. Did it not go? There we go. Here it is, folks. Lance Parrish, a walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the 10th inning, 17th home run on the year. We only had 9 hits in the ball game. We got down early. We fought back. We used all of our bullpen as smartly as we could. And our bullpen did not give up a run. So that is amazing. The bullpen deserves its own accolades. Goose Gossage takes the loss as Kaufman came in and ponied up the home run. Great job all around. Wow, we're going to come back tomorrow with Game 1 of the series against the Seattle Mariners for the American League Championship. How about that? We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great night.